I'm pretty sure this fact is still true, but the largest hospital is the Pilgrim State Hospital, a mental hospital in Brentwood, Long Island, New York, with 3,618 beds. It formerly contained 14,200 beds. Can you imagine how many addled people were in those beds at one time? Jeez. Talk about birthing smart kids, man. Henry Louis Ludlow and Elizabeth Grantham of Chatham County, North Carolina, were the grandparents of 19 medical doctors. From 1850 to 1962, combined, they practiced a total of 704 man-years. And by practice, I mean practice medicine. They didn't practice to be immortal. They're not liches or anything. I don't think. At 6'3" and weighing 311 pounds, William Fatty Folk was the most massive goalkeeper ever. One of his greatest exploits came off the field. He went to dinner early for his team, and he ate the entire meal by himself. He was a big man. He also stopped a game once by snapping the crossbar himself. You know that water skiing was originally about wizards? The sport originated with people walking on water with planks attached to their feet, possibly as early as the 14th century. A 19th century treatise on sorcerers refers to Eliseo of Tarentum, who in the 14th century walked and danced on the water. There's one thing in Australia that won't kill you. It's illegal in Australia to make a porn with a woman whose breasts are size A. You know those gross fruit flies that fly all around? Did you know that their sperm is bigger than a human's? Just think about how disgusting that is. Just think about it. Think about it. Each year, 7 out of 10 Americans who die succumb to a chronic disease that could have been prevented or delayed by eating well, being physically active, and not smoking. America! The lowest recorded temperature here on Earth was negative 135.8 degrees Fahrenheit, also negative 93 degrees Celsius, in the East Antarctic Plateau in August of 2010. I don't know. I think my house is also, you know, kind of close to that, or specifically my room. Specifically my room being freezing. Talk about cold. In 2014, a man named Robert Vick broke out of prison and then turned himself in because it was too cold outside. The very first McDonald's opened in Des Plaines, Illinois on April 15, 1955. Well, here's an interesting fact. According to the National Center for Health Statistics, men are more likely to commit suicide than women. You'd think with, you know, the patriarchy, it wouldn't be the case, but I guess not. Speaking of weird death facts, it takes about 15 years for a smoker to reduce their risk of coronary heart disease back to that of a non-smoker. So quit now, while you're ahead. Alright, so the FBI wasn't always called the FBI. It had a lot of names. It was created on July 26, 1908, and was referred originally to as the Office of Chief Examiner. Changed the name on March 16, 1909 to the Bureau of Investigation. Then it changed to the United States Bureau of Investigation on July 1, 1932. Division of Investigation on August 10, 1933, and finally got the name we know it by today on July 1, 1935. That's a lot of names for one division. I bet everyone who works around that division was confused all the time. As of 2003, there was still at least one state in the US that condoned death by firing squad. Talk about old school.